Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm TheSaffronMan, and this is Red vs Red, where two Manchester United fans go head-to-head and talk all things about Manchester United on our main podcast. I'm just going to do a little bit of a catch-up and a news video this week. We haven't posted a video for a little while, so there's a couple of things I just want to go through. There's loads of things that have been happening over the last 10 days or so. Amorim coming in, we've got new training, we've got new formation, loads of rumours about ins and outs. I just kind of want to cover all the bases and see what's going on. You're going to hear a breakdown for the prediction for the Ipswich game at the weekend with Sporadiclese on Friday. So I'm just going to go through all the news with you guys today. So if you're here for the first time or you've been here before, thanks for all your support so far. We've had 12 subs on YouTube and 10 follows on Rumble. So thanks for all of your support so far, and I hope you're having good. I hope you're feeling Christmassy. It's starting to feel Christmassy in England at the moment already. It's already getting cold and icy and snowy. So I hope everyone's doing good. So, alright, let's get right on into first topic. I kind of want to talk about what's coming up ahead, right? So, the first few fixtures that Amorim has got is kind of... It's not an easy, but it's a decent kind of warm-up to what's coming ahead, right? So Ipswich, away at Ipswich. I think it's going to be a tough first game if we're going to go with our new formation. We have no idea who's going to start, which I think is good. There's a real buzz about the place. It could take 2 or 3 games for the players to kind of understand the new formation. We've been playing like wing backs and attackers for like so long. It might take a while. We might not even see any positive results really until January, until the players finally kind of kick in. We'll see. Who knows? But it's going to be tough to kind of start off with a new formation and start off with wins straight off the bat, right? So it's going to take time. So I think Ipswich is a good learning game. Who knows what result we're going to get there? We could get found out. Who knows? We'll see. Europa League at home. It's going to be a good match, okay? We'll probably play a couple of youngsters. Amorim's all about the youngsters. Maybe we're looking to just start getting some squad fitness in. I'm not so sure. But you should hope for at least 2 draws, or if not 2 wins out of those 2 games. Reason why I say a draw, because again, it's a new formation. It might take time to settle in. So, Everton... games are coming thick and fast now. We're in the Christmas period. International break is over. So... within the space of a week, we've got 3 games. And then 3 days later, we've got Arsenal away, Forest. We've got another Europa League game away. And then we have Man City on the 15th of December. Tottenham in the EFL Cup quarter final, 19th of December. 22nd of December, 26th of December, 30th of December. And then Liverpool on the 5th of Jan. And we got like 11 days break until we got Southampton in January. But this is it. This is going to be quite a crazy kind of period. Like the next 8 games are going to come thick and fast over the next 4 weeks. So if things start off well, you would hope and expect that things will carry on well over the next 8 games. If things don't go so well, then the next 8 games could be a bit tough. But we'll see. There's a new manager in the air. There's a new atmosphere going on, which is great. But I need to see the evidence that the formation's going to work before I kind of start getting giddy and saying 21 is coming, right? So let me know what you think of our upcoming fixtures. Are there any kind apart from we've got City, Tottenham, Arsenal, and Liverpool all coming up. As well as Europa League games away, which we haven't done amazing this season in Europa League, so it'd be nice to get some results. But where's the banana skin here? Are we going to get found out? Are things going to start off really well and just continue and we'll be ready for City? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. The next thing I kind of want to talk about is literally Amorim's first week in charge. Now, I don't think there could have been a better week, really. He's kind of come in under the radar. He had a bit of visa trouble to start with, so he spent all the time in meetings in Old Trafford and Carrington and everything else, but not being on the pitch. But he's been doing the first training session. I'm just going to play this as I'm talking. But it's one of those that I was backing Ten Hag. I wasn't surprised when he got the sack because I said that game of West Ham is going to have consequences. It ended up doing. Que sera, sera. Yeah, it's all kind of happened now. But I'm backing this guy. This guy seems to know what he's doing, and the players seem to be going up. You see Rashford and Casemiro have made some social media posts about how good this training session was and everything else. And I don't really get all of that. But it's nice to know that the three a little bit. Now, it could be a 3-4-3. It could be a 3-4-2-1. However you want to look at it. But this was what was playing in the training pitch video that we just saw, the training video, right? Malacia was that left wing back. Luke Shaw was that left centre back with Evans and Lenny Yoro. Obviously, De Ligt is away at international duty. Martinez is injured at the moment. Anthony was at right back. So whether someone like Mazraoui or Delo could come in for that, I'm sure that this was just the training formation. But I thought it was interesting because loads of people have been saying Anthony won't play a right wing back or left wing back. He won't do that. And there he is in training doing that. So fair play. Diallo and Mount were both in the sort of the wide attacking roles, but they're still kind of narrow. And Rashford was down the middle. It was good to see Mount back on the pitch again. Mainu was there in the middle as well. So many people back off of injuries, right? Malacia's on the pitch. We've seen that just now. Shaw is back. And yeah, they're not like match fit, but as we mentioned, there's loads of games coming up this Christmas and this Christmas period. We're going to need all the players that we can. So if we can get Luke Shaw and Malacia back playing, especially in the next 2 to 3 weeks, if we can get them up to match fitness, that's going to be a massive boost for us. And if Lenny Yoro is available as well, I think just getting hit, we need to be a little bit more careful with Lenny Yoro. We just want to make sure that he's A-OK, but he's on the training pitch, seems to be doing well. Hopefully everything is done and dusted for him and he's ready to put in some matches. And it's strange that as soon as the new manager comes in, new formation, new buzz about the place, players are back from injury, it feels like a new team all of a sudden. Like, it really does. There's a new atmosphere going on with everything. And I just think that we all want to get behind him. We're all waiting to get a little bit giddy here. I know it. But I need to see the proof is in the pudding. I need to see the results. And that could take time, right? I'm trying to curb my own enthusiasm a little bit. I'm trying to not get a little bit giddy. Because we've been here before. But this does feel different. But I'm not getting myself too excited just yet. I want to see these results, right? So, where are we going to be, by the end of the year? And how is this formation going to work? Is Mount going to stay sticking to this role? Where's Garnacho kind of fit in? We've got to remember all the people on international duty are literally not in here either. So, this is just from the training field. So I don't know. I'm really intrigued and curious as to what our lineup is going to be at Ipswich. Is that the best 11 that he's got? Is it just the 11 that's available until he gets more people back from injury, or if he gets some sales in the January transfer market? I'm unsure. So, but I am really excited and intrigued to see. I can't remember the last time I've seen Manchester United play a new formation. Yeah, we've tweaked it a little bit here and there. We've gone to a diamond at times with Louis van Gaal and stuff. But this is a brand new system, a brand new formation, and this is going to be brand new for everyone. Anthony would never have thought he would play like he's the new Ashley Young, right? He would never have thought he'd play at right wing back or whatever. Maybe he might have to now. Who knows? But I think Mazraoui or Delo obviously take that spot. If Shaw or Malacia are fit, we could rotate them around. But yeah, I mean, but ultimately, where are we going to be? Now, by January the 1st, right? I'm thinking we've got, 8 to 10 games from now to January the 1st. Not all of them league games, but a vast chunk. And we're sitting in 13th at the moment. And it has felt all doom and gloom, right? Oh, let me just get it over that side for you, so you can see it a little bit better. But we are at 15 points, right? And that is just 4 points away from Chelsea in third, which we just drew against, right? And everyone knows that the Christmas period is kind of crazy. If we start off well against Ipswich, and we can carry it on, Arsenal's a big game. Arsenal away is a big game. I understand that. But if we do start off well against Ipswich, you would expect us to do well against Everton. We would take a draw right now against Arsenal. You would hope that to get the result against Nottingham Forest being at home, with the results that we've had in the last few games. City is a massive. If we get a result at Arsenal, we could come back to haunt City, and I would love that because they're not having the best of seasons either. They've just lost like 4 in a row in all comps. So if we can build some momentum with our new formation, get some players back fit, playing, get the result against Arsenal, score a draw, I'll take it all day long. But City's going to be the big game. If we can make that happen, then that's going to be kind of huge, right? But where are we going to be? If we can be challenging, if we can just gain like 3 or 4 points here, so like they're all 19 points, so we've got to play Arsenal and Nottingham Forest, right? We could be in the top 4 by January the 1st. Now, if we're not in top 4, we could definitely be in like 6th or 7th and just be like a couple of points behind the top 4 in the charge up to the second half of the season. So it's not really all doom and gloom. We're 4 points from 3rd and Christmas is coming up. And we have to play City and Arsenal and Forest in that. And if we can get results against 2 of those 3, God, that's going to put us in contention for top, and that's all what we want. If we can get somewhat in sniffing distance between that top 4 between now and January, we could still have an amazing season. We could scrape through in Europa League. We're in the EFL Cup quarter-final against Tottenham at the moment as well. This could be a real interesting finish. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to, 21's coming this season or anything else. I'm saying top 4 from where we were, like from where we are. We're literally second half of the table, and the fact that we can still have the ambition to finish in the top 4 is kind of miraculous, right? We're kind of lucky we're in this position that other teams have kind of let themselves go, like City, right? How Chelsea are in 3rd, it's a crazy league table right now. Villa aren't having the best of seasons. Tottenham are kind of struggling for goals. We could still get into the top 4, I think. And we could be sniffing in or around that by January 1st after this crazy period. What do you guys think? So let me know. So, yeah, we've had a crazy kind of week. There's all sorts of rumours of transfers going ins and outs. Joshua Zirkzee transfer rumour is still going on. Apparently, we might swap him for Osimhen plus 25 million. I don't know where that's come from. But if you were to say to me, what do we need? We need a striker that can score goals. Zirkzee isn't that. And I don't want him taking up space of the 10 or the 9.5 where Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes go. In my mind, we don't need Zirkzee. We didn't need Zirkzee. If he's going to play an out-and-out striker, then I don't know if we need the Marouane Fellaini for being up top. And that's quality. He's tall, he's slow, he's powerful, might have a touch, but I don't think he's for us. So if we could get something like an Osimhen for Zirkzee, who we shouldn't have bought anyway, plus 25, mate, that's a bargain. The only thing you got to worry about is the wages. There's all sorts of rumours about the youngsters being stepped up into first team training. About Chido Martin being rushed up. We've got a defender being rushed up as well. So the fact that they're all getting some minutes in the training sessions in the first team with Ruben Amorim is really exciting. I just hope Harry Amas gets an opportunity. But there's loads. There's loads. Sakudo Kone, if he could get him in as well. I mean, we have just a world of talent in our youth system. And if a couple of them are going to get some minutes this season, that would just be great. And because that will just save us so much money in the transfer market if we can fill in some of these gaps with the players that we've already got, and they could be with us for the next 10, 20 years potentially, or at least be worth something to be sold. Because right now our best sale is like Dan James or something like that. It's just been bad. So U-Team is the way to go. But overall, I'm really happy and positive with Amorim and the reaction of Amorim so far. How he's gone about it. I like the interview. I like the training session. I like the idea of the 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-3, however you like it. He's got a good set of games coming up. Some challenging fixes in a few weeks as well. A busy Christmas. So yeah, the only thing that's been on my mind lately is Jim Radcliffe making all these kind of cuts to the staff and the disabled section as well, which is kind of great. Like, he's cut all the parties down. So they're really worried about money. And they've just spent a God knows how much, like, releasing staff of Erik ten Hag and Ten Hag and all the other stuff. So I think money's a big problem. I think more sales are going to come in January. I think there might be a big sale in January. Whether that be potentially Marcus Rashford, or when we manage to sell Xerxes or Anthony or Casemiro or someone else. Maybe we get rid of Maguire or Lindelof. I'm not sure. I think there are definitely going to be sales in January. But there's a lot of football to be played from now till then. And I'm actually excited for it. There's lots of games over this Christmas period. I hope everyone's starting to feel festive. I'll have to start wearing my Saffron Christmas hat in some videos coming up soon. But yeah, thanks for everyone that's been watching. Thanks for all your support again. And I'll catch you on the next one. You'll see Sporadiclese on Friday, followed up with our main podcast this weekend after our match against Ipswich. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit the notification bell for when we post a video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.